You can differentiate between the old type of email of the AIMA and SAF and current email system, and which email system was better and migrants were able to entertain in a better way immigration department. I will compare these two type of email system. First of all, I will tell you previous email system. AIMA also followed that system. Mostly they followed the same system, and system was that the migrants were receiving first email, mean that he was giving red indication that you are coming under biometric appointment in the coming days. Then he received the second email, and second email is also called the pre-schedule email, and then definitely he need to get the biometric appointment, and that was the way by which the AIMA or SAF was following them. Now what is the new email system? New email system is that no need to email, you all have received email automatically, mean that you all have to submit payment and you all will be entitled to get the biometric appointment. First of all, confusion in this new email system, how the person which entered in 2024, meaning July 2024, how he is able to get a biometric appointment on the spot. Is that possible? Because he has to live there for 6 months at least, and he has to deposit 6 taxes. How he deposit $200-300 fee in advance without any confirmation that he had tax payment or not, and how he will be assured that he will get biometric appointment? Because according to research, all analysts, immigration analysts are telling 2024 people will not receive biometric appointment. They will just pay the amount and they will wait for a long time, and because it's obvious, because 2022 2023 people are going to biometric departments now. When 2023 people will finish, then 2024 will people. How then January, then how July 2024 people will come suddenly? How they can skip 2022, 2023 and 2024 initial, then July 2024? Maybe he has to wait for 1 year or 2 year or maybe more than 1 year, but he will deposit payment in advance. So this is the new email system. Now you decide which system was better, but I tell my opinion and you tell your opinion in your comment. My opinion is that what is the bad methodology in old email system? What was the bad in old email system? One person was getting first email, mean that, and that person was getting chronological sequence was there. SAF was following the procedure. For example, one person who applied, mean that he did lock the file on 14th of August, he will get earlier email, and the person who deposited file on the 15th of August, then he will receive email later. Now there is no sequence. That's you 24 July 2024 you are eligible to pay the amount, and you will according to AIMA he will also get appointment, but I am not able to understand the person who just entered Portugal and how he will pay taxes, how he will get biometric appointment, because taxes even he pay by anyway, means 6 months he has. For example, January 2024, for example, person has 6 months in the stay in Portugal and he has deposited 6 taxes. Although I can understand 6 legal taxes are very impossible within 6 months because the people are not getting jobs and they have little gaps. But if anybody did, no problem. If anybody did deposit taxes, how AIMA will give him appointment if the 2023 people is not finished? So this is really, you are giving false hope to the migrant. Migrant will not sleep in one night and he will be thinking that I just entered Portugal and I just 6 months before I have entered, now I am getting resident card, but later on he will get information that 2 years did not get the resident card. He will be disturbed and he will become heart patient or he will become brain hemorrhage, because the people are in Portugal to get the passport and to get the resident card, not for money. We all know, and Portugal always know, and all consultants know, all analysts know, because in Portugal there is no any charm of money. People who are speaking in YouTube, those are wrong. Why they are not living in Portugal? Why they are not himself living in Portugal? You know, YouTubers who are Portugal national, they are not living, mostly they are not living in Portugal. Only some people are living in Portugal, they are well settled. Otherwise, I'm talking most of the people who got Portugal passport, they are not living in Portugal. They are going to other Schengen countries like Sweden, Switzerland, Norway, Denmark, where the average income is quite high. And that is their dream. If you will talk any Portugal migrant, you just talk with any Portugal migrant, will say, I am here until I will get passport. When I will get passport, I would never like to stay in Portugal. That's another discussion, but rather one sentence further I will add. Portuguese young nationals don't want to stay. in Portugal, and they went to other countries where the wages are quite high. That's why Portugal need migrants, and people who are talking about immigration will close, etc., etc. They can't close the door, otherwise Portugal will be empty, because the people in the Portugal, professional people, severely lacking the data. Current data is telling. Now I tell you, what was the problem with the old system? There was no problem. First email person was getting, and then he was getting second email, and chronological sequence I talked. Chronological sequence means each person was getting email according to date. There was no injustice. There was no any type of unfair thing, and the people were receiving email. It was AIMA started little bit sequence changed, but in the case of the SAF, the people were receiving email well before their dates. Mean that of course the cards were being delayed, no problem. There were huge delays in the SAF as well in the AIMA as well, but the sequences of email were there. The person were not disturbed. For example, the person who submitted the file in July, he will get the email early. The person who submitted the file in August, he will receive the email later on. So at least he was mentally convinced that I was 1 month late, and therefore I received email late. For example, if August will receive email early and July will receive late, the person will be psychologically there. What happened to my application? And the people are asking question. If you will go to the consultants, if you will go to my comments and to comments of other YouTubers, a lot of people are telling, sir, is there any problem with my documents in that time that I did not receive email, but my friend who did lock the file after my file, and he did receive the email. So they were mentally confused. This is a little bit system error. Only, in my opinion, this revolutionary change in AIMA did not work until now. Very simpleness and very simple fashion, I will say. This new email system until now. I can't say tomorrow. If they will do better thing, I was the first person who will record the session, and not one session, many sessions I will record, and I will speak in favor of AIMA. And I was speaking in favor of AIMA when AIMA came. And whenever there is a criticism, definitely I do criticism also. Whenever there is a positive thing, I do positive thing. Because we need to convey factual analysis in front of the migrants' eyes, because they can develop their own opinion and predictions and ideas. Now I go back to the email system difference, which I am raising the topic in this clip. I will tell you, you will be asking one thing, sir, new system of email is very good, because I am in 2024 now. I have a hope that I may get the biometric appointment in 2023, sir. I am able to get the biometric appointment according to new system, and in old system, we were waiting for 2 years. Yes, this was the only difference. For example, if I must have, in spite of changing this drastically change, why not they were improving their own system, and they were sending emails little early. If they can interview 100,000 in just 3 months, now in the back days, why not in that email system there was error? What was error in that system? They send first email and the person will be alert, and then they send second email, the person will get the pre-scheduled email, and then he go for biometric appointment. It was very simple. Of course, why they were not improving that system? If they want to change and bring new revolutionary system, they must be trained, because they technically doing immense errors. Some people are not receiving confirmation email, some persons are not receiving new email, some persons are not receiving cancellation email, some persons are not receiving upload links, and confusing. And some people of 2024 are thinking we will get biometric appointment. 2023 people think we will not get biometric appointment. So what's going on? Where is the sequence? First, people must be served first, and factual thing must be told to 2024 people that Mr. 2024, you have to wait for 8 months to 1 year, so that they may not expect false, and false hope definitely deteriorate the repute of any department. Thank you very much.